Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here. Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here. Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here. Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Baltazar for the first down of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar. That gets the crowd all riled up here. Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good!
Ayan.
Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Little layup is good! Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar and that gets the crowd all riled up here. Little layup is good! Ooh! It's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Balti Baltazar for the first jam of the ball game. One hand para dito kay Baltazar and that gets the crowd all riled up here. Little layup is good! to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Middle layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
Layup is good. Ooh, it's now a 4-point play opportunity for Batangas. That ball up to Bounty Baltazar for the first down of the ball game.
One hand para dito kay Bounty Baltazar, and that gets the crowd all riled up here.
2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational dito sa Tuna Capital of the Philippines. Champions, he continues to sizzle, to dazzle.
Too late on the help. That's John Wilson for two.
They build up, oo, pero ang pinakamaganda doon, they were able to maintain yung kanilang lakas, yung strength ng bawat pukulan.
As the Pampanga Giant Lanterns were also able to retool for this coming season. Siyempre, they want to repeat as champions. No team in the MPBL has ever been able to win back-to-back championships.
Maayong gabi mga kaliga, isang linggong punong-puno ng may init na labanan at yan ay matutuldukan ng kung sino man ang magiging kampyon ng ating MPBL Preseason Invitational here at the Lagao Gym in General Santos City. Starting off with 8 tough teams, now we're finally down to 2. The question is, who will remain as the toughest? Ito po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League.
Almost a week after we began, just like what Andrea said, we are down to our last 2 squads, and the home of the 2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational is still here at the Lagao Gym in General Santos City, where we are celebrating tonight the culmination of the Kalilangan Festival dito sa Tuna Capital ng ating bansa. MJ Garcia will be looking to improve on his performance against the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics, where he scored 16 points, 10 of those coming in the fourth quarter, including 5 rebounds. He will be matching up against another great guard on the side of the South Cotabato Warriors. It's Enzo Hoson, who only had 6 points against QC. He will be looking to bounce back from that dismal performance to try and give his team the preseason invitational trophy. It's the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, are reigning and defending national champions, looking to win the preseason invitational championship against the hometown squad, the South Cotabato Warriors. To everybody watching on MPTV channel 98 on Signal, on Facebook, on YouTube, good evening sa inyong lahat. This is Javi Palanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez. Coach, 2 undefeated squads, both of them facing each other for our preseason title. This is gonna be a very exciting one. I'm sure you're very excited as well.
Expect an up-tempo final game between these both squads. Pero sa akin, masasabihin ko muna for Pampanga. Pampanga, though they maintain their core, pero maraming new players acquisition, but remains alam mo yung playing at the highest level. Walang issue sa chemistry. Now with South Cotabato naman, Javi, ang nag-witness natin ito sa team na to, alam mo yun, ang bilis nilang naka-adapt sa system na ini-employ ng kanilang bagong coach, si Coach Elvis Tolentino.
Fresh and familiar faces, yan nga ang tema ng ating preseason championship ngayon dito. Now, let's take a look at the road to the finals ng parehong kupunan. Unahin na natin dyan ang reigning and defending national champions, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Had a tough time in their first game against QC, but they eventually swept it and defeated Batangas in the semis to book a ticket to the championship here in the preseason.
Oo, talking about chemistry, alam mo yun, yung kung paano nila, yung role-playing nila, kung paano sila nagtutulungan, alam mo yun, very evident with this Pampanga Giant Lanterns team, led by their superstar, Justin Baltasar.
But another superstar has joined the fray here for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, and that is the man on your screens talking to his group right now to try and hype them up for this match. 11.8 points per game in this tournament. Jeff Viernes has emerged as another top weapon for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
All very high numbers for Jeff Viernes, a proven veteran player, a proven scorer na etong sa tournament na to, kinapitalize niya agad. Imagine, mas marami pa siyang itinira from beyond the arc compared do sa 2-point field goal. Kasi outstanding yung kumpiyansa. Alam mo, meron kang Justin Baltasar at Jmo Igulus down low, nare-rebound para sa'yo.
I was also asking him na, hindi ka ba mahihirapan dito sa bago mong team since you won't have as much touches as before? Pero sabi niya, no, this is a new challenge for me, at gaya nga ng sinabi mo, kung ganyan naman yung frontline mo, tira ka lang ng tira, talaga magkakakumpiyansa ka na maka-shoot mula sa labas.
Oo, and being an intelligent player like Jeff Viernes, he knows how to fill in those spots.
That's correct. Now, tawid naman tayo sa kabilang panig. Let's talk about the road to the finals of the South Cotabato Warriors. Also an undefeated squad sa ating preseason invitational, and they also finished first in Group A, defeated Quezon City in the semis.
Oo, ito naman, especially na alam mo, kasi tinitingnan ko sa kanila yung mga veteran players nila, kung paano sila mag-a-adapt sa gusto ni Coach Elvis na up-tempo, alam mo yung full court pressure, laging hard-nosed defense. Pero this guy, si John Wilson, hindi siya na nagkaroon ng problema sa pag-adjust.
17.5 points per game, 32% from three-point country, 4 rebounds per game, and also showcasing his passing ability with a couple of assists per ball game. John Wilson has continued to reinvent himself throughout his career, and he continues to stay in tip-top shape.
Oo, alam mo, started very slow in our competition, pero after that first game, yung mga next game, we saw kung ano what John Wilson is really capable of.
And when push comes to shove, when it matters the most, you could always expect John Wilson to deliver in the clutch para dito sa South Cotabato Warriors. Pag-usapan natin ang previous games ng parehong kupunan. Unahin natin dyan ang reigning and defending national champions. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns, a retooled roster but the same potent lineup still para sa kanilang kupunan.
Oo, in this game, semi-final game against the Batangas, it was close up to the third quarter, pero what Pampanga showed us in this game is yung aming depth and youth and athleticism. And in that final canto, they put up a 29-11 quarter.
It was a crazy run that they did. I thought that we were gonna go down the wire in that match, but they flexed their muscles. At ang nakakatakot nga dito, pinapag-usapan natin during coverage, is talent pa lang ang nagdadala sa kanila dito. What more when they figure out how to deal with every new face that has come into their roster, and they start figuring out how to really win as one solid unit. That's gonna be crazy. Tawid tayo sa kabilang panig. Let's talk about the last game of the South Cotabato Warriors. Their last matchup against Quezon City, it was a stiff competition that Quezon City gave them. Both teams zooming to double-digit leads at some point of the game. It always was the case that one team would zoom ahead to a big lead, but the other team would always get back and make it competitive.
Oo, you know, ang pinakamagandang nakita ko dito sa South Cotabato, they know that etong QC, we talk about that it's gonna be a dogfight game. Pero alam nila medyo bata yung QC. They showed yung yung veteran smarts nila. They were able to build that 10-point lead in the closeout that gave them enough para to win that semi-final game against the QC Toda Action Party List team.
John Wilson scored 12 points in that fourth quarter, including the last 7 points for the South Cotabato Warriors. Now let's take a look at the stats for both squads here in the preseason invitational. Two undefeated teams here, two teams showing supremacy across the board. Coach, what is the most glaring for you here?
Oo, both are playing sa akin. Both are playing beautiful basketball. Look at yung how they shoot that basketball and how they defend as well. Field goal percentage napakataas nito. 46.6 for Pampanga, 40.2 naman for South Cotabato. 3-point field goal, 29.6 for Pampanga, 36.1. Ito na mga South Cotabato. Rebounding, sa tingin ko, first and second to. Pero ang hindi pa natin nakikita dito sa numbers na to is the assist na average assist ng parehong koponan.
Both teams just really love to move that ball around for the best possible opportunity at the basket. Now, let's turn you over to Miss Andrea Endicio, who is at courtside with Coaches Alan Trinidad and Coach Elvis Tolentino.
That is right, Javi. Kasama ko nga ngayon si Coach Elvis Tolentino, head coach of the South Cotabato Warriors, at si Coach Alan Trinidad, team consultant of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, para sa ating coaches matchup. Unahin ko na munang kausapin si Coach Alan. Coach Alan, pareho po kayong undefeated ng South Cotabato Warriors dito sa ating preseason. So mahirap po talagang alamin ang kahinaan ng isa't isa. Ang tanong na lang po namin, Coach, paano nyo pinaghandaan ang ating home team?
Pinaganda namin is usually lahat naman ng team is depensa. Ang team naman hindi naman mananalo yan kung hindi didepensa sa kalaban. So, pinaka-final dyan is defense.
Very well said, Coach. Meron po ba kayong gustong sabihin sa mga supporters ng Pampanga Giant Lanterns?
Kapamilatanin kay katamong Gobernador Dennis Delta Pineda, kay katamong Congressman Aurelio Don Gonzales, Nanay Baby Pineda, Vice Governor, at rin nga ganang suporta na ng Pampanga. Sana patuloy yung suporta ng kay katamong team, Pampanga Giant Lantern. Thank you.
Thank you so much po and good luck to you and your team. Dumako naman tayo sa aking kanan, Coach Elvis. Simple lang naman po ang magiging tanong ko sa inyo. Against our defending champions, what will the South Cotabato Warriors do?
Well, pinagandaan namin silang mabuti. Sabi nga ni Coach Alan, yung depensa kailangan magawa naming mabuti. Yung the usual na tinitrain namin, yung bagong sistema na nilagay ko sa South Cotabato, kailangan namin mailabas ngayong gabi.
At aabangan po namin yan, Coach Elvis. Meron po ba kayong gustong sabihin sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa South Cotabato Warriors?
Sa lahat po ng sumusuporta sa South Cotabato Warriors, umasa po kayo na ilalaban po natin ang ating team. At kamusta po kay Governor Tamayo at kay Senator Manny Pacquiao po.
Thank you so much. Good luck to you and your team as well, mga kaliga. Wag na po natin itong patagalin. Miguel Curre, take it away.
And here we go! With our main game here at Lagao Gym, General Santos City. Happy Kalilangan Festival! Welcome to the championship game between Pampanga and your South Cotabato. Live on the official MPBL Facebook page and YouTube channel. The 2024 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Preseason Invitational. Time to meet our starters. First, for the MPBL defending champions, Pampanga Giant Lanterns, AMG3 Construction. Power forward number 4, Kevin Santos. Small forward number 2, Renz Alcoriza. One guard number 11, MJ Garcia. Off guard number 74, Jeff Viernes. And at center number 19, Justin Baltazar. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns is led by Pampanga Honorable Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. Assistant coaches, Pedic Di Matulak, Jordan Viray, and Totoy Marquez. Team consultant is Alan Trinidad. Team managers are Ronald Dulud and Raymond Guevara. Team owner is Mr. Aurelio A.G. Gonzalez III. And now, Lagao Gym, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit for your South Cotabato Warriors. Starting at center, number 10, Christian Farito. Power forward, number 20, Jervy Cruz. Also at forward, number 7, Kyle Tolentino. One guard, number 9, the Ant-Man, Mark Cruz. And at shooting guard, number 11, John Wilson. Head coach for your South Cotabato Warriors is Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches Boy Tiloy, Ramon Pido, Apple Coronado, Peter Deligero, and Rod Tolentino. Team manager is Vermont Flores. Team owner is Michael Pacquiao.
The primary protagonists for the championship game of the 2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Pampanga will be beginning with MJ Garcia, Jeff Viernes, Justin Baltazar, Renz Alcoriza, and Kevin Santos, while South Cotabato will be parading Mark Cruz, John Wilson, Christian Farito, Jervy Cruz, and Kyle Tolentino.
Same starters for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns na ito yung na-notice natin. Parang when Jeff Viernes is playing, he plays along with Justin Baltazar. Tapos yung second group naman nila, doon naman natin makikita yung combination ni Encho Serrano and James Cruz. Now with Sarangani, this is a veteran youth lineup na nag-start para sa kupunan nila.
Opening tip goes to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, the reigning national champions of the MPBL. MJ Garcia, best player of the game in the semifinals, missing from close range. There's going to be a foul against Pampanga here early on.
Ito nga Pampanga, right from the get-go, kay running, isa sa mga favorite plays nila na parang there's an open big-to-big action on top. Tapos nun, switch give lane para doon sa mga guards nila to have a strong attack.
Jervy Cruz, former UST Growling Tiger and UAAP MVP. Wilson from the perimeter, missing badly on his first shot.
Pero you know, knowing this guy, John Wilson, he wanted to start early. Alam mo yun, so i-establish niya agad yung kanyang laro.
Kevin Santos, who has had a plethora of slam dunks in this preseason invitational, continues to get the starting nod para dito sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Jeff Viernes from the outside. First try is no good.
And you know, this is the extra possessions ang kailangan na ma-minimize nitong Jensen Warriors playing against this Pampanga Giant Lanterns na alam naman natin always dominant in the board battle.
Mark Cruz playing against his former squad here in the preseason invitational. Could not make that bank shot. South Cotabato getting his stop quickly. Farito looking for Kyle Tolentino, but they get a cross court to Jervy Cruz. He has extended his range from beyond the three-point line.
As expected of a final game. Talagang palaging ganyan eh. No? Medyo mahirap makuha yung unang butas mo eh.
Baltazar, dream shake, pivot inside. Santos flushes it back down!
Again, that's the luxury of having a Justin Baltazar in your team that automatic every time he touches that basketball, sucks in the defense.
But what about the luxury of having a Kevin Santos? Here he is once again, back-to-back hits for the Letran Knights.
And all of his games here in the preseason, he started like that.
Kevin Santos, 8.8 points per game, 8.8 rebounds as well.
And ang maganda dyan sa 8.8 points per game yan, on the average, may dalawang highlight dunk yan.
Talking about Letran Knights, here's a former Letran Knight, Christian Farito, opening up the scoring for the South Cotabato Warriors. 4-2 now. Baltazar gets the blow-by and throws it down with one hand.
And that's a big assignment for this guy, Christian Pajarito, defending Justin na alam natin, as he plays, is just getting better and better.
getting better and better. You were saying, here's a guy who's been aging like fine wine. John Wilson connecting from the outside.
Oo, and this guy, siguro, if you're gonna describe itong si John Wilson,
Renz Alcoriza answering on the other side. We're going back and forth here.
oo, and again, going back to John Wilson, still at his best.
Tolentino gets it to Mark Cruz. The Ant-Man turns the corner. Pajarito from the left wing.
Yeah, Pampanga up by 3, 8-5. Ang bilis ng laro, Javi.
Viernes will take it. That's going to be over the top. Jeff Viernes beginning this game 0 out of 2 from three-point country. Take a look at this move of the game that's brought to you by Buenas. Just a simple crossover, sold that beautifully, and then the flush for the reigning MVP.
Oo. Again, what's good there is they were able to establish kasi nag-start sila executing their play. So, nagkaroon ng nag-anticipate si Christian Pajarito that Balti will gonna hand that ball over to Kevin Santos, but decided to do a crossover and finish with a dunk.
Giant Lanterns are up by 3. Alcoriza being pressured up top by Kyle Tolentino. Derby Cruz gets in the way. And that's going to be a turnover against Pampanga.
Alam mo yon, if you put on that effort, especially on once the players picks the ball up, denying all possible passes. Alam mo yun, yung energy ka to put your hands up, denying the passing lane, usually magre-result talaga ng ganyan. A turnover to the other team.
Mark Cruz calls out the play here for the guys in blue. Tolentino pops out, three-pointer on the way, that's good! And he ties the game at 8-all.
Oo. You know, that's what's good with Kyle. Just he plays unconsciously and alam mo yun, tiwala lang siya doon sa sistema ng kanyang tatay coach.
Tolentino, you imagine the immense pressure that is on him. Playing for a franchise that is expected to deliver, and then now more so playing under the tutelage of his father.
Oo, and siguro dahil doon sa kasanayan niya na though talagang masyadong maraming naririnig to si Kyle every time na ikinokorek siya ng dad niya. Pero sa kanya, it's the next game mentality. Alam mo yon? Next play mentality rather.
Serrano pumasok na dito sa laro na to para sa Pampanga. Missing from the outside. Cruz dishes it off. Damer Hamito leans in. No good. Second serving. Still with a drop. What's the call going to be? It's a foul against the Ant-Man, Mark Cruz. As you can see, our beloved founder, ating pambansang kamoo, Senator Manny Pacquiao, of course, here with Ma'am Jinky Pacquiao.
And again, what a gift. Alam mo yun, kung gano'ng kamahal ng ating founder ang kanyang hometown. Imagine, itong entertainment na dinadala natin dito during the festival dito sa ating Jensen. And our gym right now, Javi, jump pack na halos.
Almost the second unit inside here for Pampanga. That was Art Roque missing off the glass. Wilson overshoots the mark on that three-pointer. Pampanga will push in and out. The spin. Push shot around the rim and down for Edso Serrano.
Yun ang magugulat pa ba tayo if these are the guys na naglalaro na sigurado tayo magkakaroon talaga ng highlight play.
Derby Cruz, no good on that jump shot. Baltazar grabs the rebound there for Pampanga. Kurt Rayson hands it off. Balti wants it against Damer Hamito. Left hand hook shot for Balti Baltazar.
Are you still gonna stick single coverage versus Justin Baltazar?
It's close to impossible. Actually, check that. It's impossible to guard him single coverage. 10-0 in terms of inside points advantage Pampanga. Hamito, baseline jumper. Well, what about Jammer Hamito? He's been
Oo.
playing well their past couple of games after a 21-point explosion to end their group stage. He scored 10 points against Quezon City in the semifinals.
Oo, alam mo yun, yung efficiency. And yeah, though he missed yung kanyang first 2 shots, still lock in pa rin itong si Jammer Hamito.
Jmo Egilos, if you can't beat them, join them. Formerly of the Bacoor City Strikers, now with their championship foe from last year, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Rayson into their front court. It's back with Kurt. He pulls up near the free throw line. That's off the mark. Somehow it ends up with Baltazar. That definitely is a foul against Jervy Cruz.
Oo, and again, that is the biggest challenge right now for this South Cotabato Warriors. It's really the battle of the board. Yung rebounding prowess nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns na still parang hirap-hirap pa rin i-solve with the acquisition pa ni Jmo Egilos.
The problems just continue to compound for the other squads facing Pampanga. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
At ang ipinakita pa sa ating lineup nito ngayon na Javi, 9 frontline players.
It's crazy.
And hindi lang yun puro mga 6'6", 6'7" players yan.
All very capable big men as well.
Oo. Athletic and quick.
And usually when you say athletic and quick, these are usually guys who like to play outside of the three-point line and then attack, put the ball on the floor. But these are also guys that have the talent to back down and play in the post.
Oo. And ayun nga talagang imagine transition defense, walang problema eh. This is gonna be a good matchup. Itong si Art Roque and Marvin Junicio.
Two familiar foes in the NCAA. And what about a familiar face in Val Acuña, who is playing his first game of the preseason invitational and right away contributing from the outside.
Oo.
Rayson, top of the circle to answer. That's off to the right.
Yeah, Val Acuña. First game, no problem.
Nico Elorde, unang pasok rin sa laro na to. No bounce on the lay-in. 16-13, Pampanga up by 3. Rayson picked up by Marvin Jonicio.
Good
Bounce pass, Jmo Egilos. Defense draped all over him. Roque could not hit from the left corner. There's contact. Who's the foul gonna be on?
What happened? Is that Christian Fajarito?
No, it's Marvin Jonicio.
No, it's Christian Fajarito, I think.
Oh yeah, it is Christian Fajarito. Fajarito's down. And he looks to be in some sort of pain. Went down after that scramble.
Oo. And again, as expected, it's up tempo. Pero siguro ang di ko lang na-mention kanina and will be highly physical.
There you see Sorella and Ronan Santos getting into it in the middle. But then mukhang naging collateral damage si Christian Fajarito, nabagsakan yung tuhod niya.
Oo, medyo nag-slip ng konti and then alam mo yun, yung tumama hindi naman tumama yung tuhod niya sa floor and medyo masakit talaga yan. And okay, with that, let's go to Val Acuña, Javi.
Well, he looks okay right now, talking about Christian Fajarito. But he's going to have to check out here in favor of Jammer Hamito. At you wanted to talk about Val Acuña, Coach. This is a guy that's been a proven scorer throughout his career. Former UE Red Warrior, made his way into the PBA and has also played for multiple teams here in the MPBL.
Oo.
How important is he gonna be in what Coach Elvis Tolentino wants to happen for the South Cotabato Warriors squad, as there's another tussle on the opposite baseline this time? It's Ronan Santos and Jammer Hamito getting into it.
Oo, ganun talaga as expected. Alam mo yun, yung brand ng basketball Okay, right now for the South Cotabato, alam mo yun, is to establish yourself. Then this Pampanga Giant Lanterns, alam mo, being our defending champion, we know and we saw na all throughout nung last season, they're always being tested. Talagang pilit pumapasok dun sa isip nila.
They had a 17-game winning streak to start last season before Batangas beat them in cardiac fashion, courtesy of a guy named Rafi Octubre.
And the way this game is running, imagine, we're down to 1 minute, to the last 1 minute, 16 seconds ng ating ball game. Sa sobrang physical nitong larong to, ang dami ng stoppage, pero yung teams natin, wala pa sa penalty pareho.
3 team fouls para dito sa South Cotabato, while Pampanga with 2 team fouls. There you see Coach Boying Diloy, assistant coach to Coach Elvis Tolentino, giving instructions to the boys in blue. And so far, Coach, what has stood out to you for both squads? Is South Cotabato able to implement their brand of basketball, or is it Pampanga?
Oh, I think both teams are playing their brand of basketball. Itong Pampanga showing its might talaga sa battle of the boards. Ito namang South Cotabato, nakakalapit sila sa laro dahil dun sa brand of basketball nila na sobra yung effort and energy nila na over dun sa defensive end. Talagang yung kalaban, china-challenge nila na sinasabi nila you need to fight for that inch in order for you, alam mo yun, na makamove dito sa court.
There you see once again Senator Manny Pacquiao, our founder, together with our MPBL Management Committee, led by Captain Marbel, Commissioner Kenneth Torrentes.
Kala mo hindi ka, if naglalaro ka sa larong ito, hindi ka pwedeng magkamali.
Alright, so the tussle ended in a jump ball violation, which results in the possession arrow pointing to the side of the Warriors. Jonicio working against Artroque. Acuna off the screen. This time it's short. Sorella grabs the offensive rebound. Ball is loose. Elorde diving for it. Jonicio gets it. Bounce pass. Jammer Hamito will not force it. Acuna this time from the corner. 0 out of 2 on that possession para kay Val Acuna.
Oo. And you know that he's not gonna think twice. Especially yung unang shot ni Val Acuna went in. So buo na yung buo. Alam na nga natin buo na yung kumpiyansa nito. Pero sa larong ito, alam mo nakabutas na agad siya.
At you just love the encouragement he's getting from his bench. They're telling him just keep shooting. Jonicio triggers in to Nico Elorde. That pass a little too forward for Jammer Hamito.
And again, the opportunities, sa inyong mga opportunities na dapat hindi ma-miss nitong South Cotabato Warriors, because ayan ang mangyayari. You know that itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns are very good on capitalizing turnovers, and nako-convert nila iyon into points.
And here's another one. Encho Serrano ahead of the pack. Encho Serrano will score. This lead is now at 7. Last shot time for South Cotabato. Elorde waiting for the right opportunity. 8 seconds to go. Elorde is blocked by Rayson. 4 seconds left.
Yeah, shot clock
Hamito.
at 2.
Jammer from the outside. That's off to the right. And that's going to be it for our first quarter of play. Highly intense, highly physical, high-octane basketball as well, being shown by these two squads in the ating championship game. Balti Baltazar, his usual dominant self, offensively and on the glass. Kevin Santos showing to everybody why he is a candidate to be one of the best stars on this Pampanga squad with his high-flying act. What a game it has been for these two teams, Coach Louie.
Again, as expected, both teams, yung character nito will not go down without a fight. So, ito yung susunod na tatlong quarter natin na natitira. Alam natin, maganda ito.
Turnovers leading to easy baskets para dito sa Pampanga. They're up by 7, 20 to 13. ...2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational is live on 1PH on MPTV Channel 98 on Signal and Facebook, as well as on YouTube. Boss Toyo in attendance here at the Lagao Gym for the championship match between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the South Cotabato Warriors. So the Stars are in attendance here for our preseason championship. As you take a look at team owner of Pampanga, Boss A.G. Gonzalez.
And our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Siyempre naman.
Again, Boss Toyo in the house. Sigurado additional maraming viewers na naman para sa ating liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Fan ka ba ng content ni Boss Toyo, Coach Louie mo?
Hindi, lagi ko lang nakikita eh.
Second quarter now underway here. MJ Garcia is back in the game for Pampanga. This is it out to Ronan Santos. Hit the jumper earlier towards the tail end of the first quarter, but that time his push shot won't work. 9 out of 20 for Pampanga in that first quarter, 45%, while South Cotabato just 21%, 5 out of 23.
Oo, with that high efficiency in terms of field goal percentage. Alam mo, hindi pa natin nararamdaman yung advantage na itong rebounding situation. 14 for Pampanga. Actually, South Cotabato is winning by 1 rebound. Pero again, the advantage of South Cotabato, meron kang John Wilson naman sa lineup mo.
That's his second 3-point shot of the game. Mababang field goal percentage, baka mapataasin natin yan. Serrano, daredevil drive, floats it up and in. 22 to 16.
And imagine the effort that you need to pour in every time you play against this Pampanga Giant Lantern team.
Oh, Pajarito couldn't get that pocket pass. Wilson thought he was gonna go all the way to dive into the basket.
The chemistry on both ends being showcased by our defending champion.
Into Serrano. 22 points on that drive. Wilson, can he go for another one? Apreku gets the offensive rebound. Enzo Hoson will not rush Felix Apreku. To Christian Pajarito. That's short. Garcia zooming into the front court. Baltazar will settle for the jump shot. A little bit too strong.
Empty possession there for the Giant Lantern.
5 rebounds down the game for Christian Pajarito. Here he is from the outside. Back irons the 3. Christian gets it again against Baltazar.
Too long.
Wilson attacks the defense of Miggy Cortesa. No bounce on the shot. Baltazar will lead the break here for Pampanga. Serrano, catch, set, fire, splash!
And Enzo Serrano, no? Right from the get-go, nagtatrabaho na agad, Javi.
From DLSU to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, those two have been playing beautiful music together. Tolentino off the handoff. Garcia taps it to Baltazar.
See how fast the ball is.
Enzo waves it away, gets his own miss, puts 2 points back inside. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns now up by double digits, 27 to 16.
And 11 out of the 27 points nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns came from that guy, etong si Enzo Serrano.
What a performance so far here in the first half for Enzo Serrano. This is the Enzo Serrano we have come to know. Outside shots, daredevil drives to the basket, and those kinds of celebrations. 7 minutes and 32 remaining in the first half.
Layup is good. Ooh.
Serrano in their semi-final game against Batangas only had 9 points, but he did have 4 assists and 2 steals. So even if he doesn't contribute offensively, maasahan mo talaga si Enzo kahit sa depensa eh. And just his mere presence on the floor, coach.
Exactly. Alam mo naman kung ano yung caliber of a player is itong si Enzo Serrano. Alam mo, medyo na-injury pa to nung game nila against Valenzuela, but was forced to suit up yung yung sa semi-final game nila against Batangas. Pero I think tonight 100% na.
Yeah. 11 points in the game. Wilson thought he was fouled, but Pajarito right there to clean the mess.
And if you are South Cotabato, you're gonna like it na how your guards, especially Coach Elvis Tolentino, responded off a timeout with that 2 points.
Balti forced it to a tough one, but after the miss, despite 3 blue shirts inside challenging him for the rebound, he still gets the board and puts the 2 points inside, plus an opportunity for one more. Take a look at that. He misses on the initial shot. Apreku, Wilson, Pajarito stood no chance.
Hindi ko na i-mention yung battle of the boards eh. 20 points in the paint for the Giant Lanterns, Javi.
It's looking very one-sided at this point. Let's now turn you over to Miss Andrea Endicio.
After a week of competitive games, sabi ni Coach Elvis Tolentino, he noticed that his boys are slowly becoming more and more submissive to him and to his system. Yun naman daw talaga lagi ang step 1. In order to make them the team that you dream them to be, you have to make them trust you and your system first. On the other hand, upon being asked of how did you prepare against the defending champions, ang sabi ni Coach Elvis, we don't usually look at our opponents. We focus on how we are going to play at sila dapat ang mag-a-adjust. Sabi nga ni Coach, if you play the right way, kahit sino pang itapat sa'yo, kakayanin mo. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andre, and I'm sure Coach Louie, you definitely agree with that statement na kahit naman sino ang laruin mo, if you put in the work, if you play the right way, nobody's gonna stand a chance.
You're never gonna go wrong.
And you can never go wrong with Enzo Serrano and Balti Baltazar, who are both terrorizing this South Cotabato squad here in the second quarter.
And sa akin South Cotabato cannot let itong Pampanga cannot play this Giant Lanterns in an open basketball open court situation. They are so very good with that.
Serrano missing from the right wing, and I think Jeff Viernes will come in to give him a rest on the bench. What a run he has had here in the second period, Coach, talking about Enzo Serrano.
And sa akin, he's the main reason why plus Balti Baltasar, why Pampanga at this point is up by 12 points.
Enzo Hoson at the controls here for South Cotabato. He hit a 3-point shot earlier. Viernes in his grill. Cruz, despite the hand in the face, overcooks that shot.
Alam mo yun, sa akin kasi ang nagiging focus ko right now, it's not the 33 points of the Giant Lanterns. It's the 21 points lang na binibigay nilang puntos para dito sa South Cotabato Warriors. They're defending well, Javi. They are defending well.
A masterclass, you would say, Coach, in that side of the floor. But Balti himself is also delivering a masterclass, finishing inside. It's not like he's having a hard time. In fact, he makes it look so easy.
Yeah, you know, byproduct na lang kasi yan ng magandang team chemistry nila. Ayun yung nakikita natin right now with this Giant. They're enjoying playing together.
12 points, 11 rebounds already in the game for the reigning MVP. Tolentino off the curl, could not hit. The drought continues, the woes compile for the South Cotabato Warriors. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half, and that will not help their cause. Jammer Hamito giving up a foul.
Again, these are the things na talagang dadaanan ni Kevin Santos on his way to stardom. Once he overcomes yung physicality ng game and playing against veterans, playing against guys stronger than him, playing against guys that will test his mental toughness. Once he passed that, pa-superstar na yan.
The Ant-Man, Mark Cruz, will check back into the game for Enzo Hoson.
Shot clock at 15 seconds.
Little quick substitution here in the second quarter para kay Coach Elvis Tolentino, trying to find out which combinations gonna click. Alcoriza tried to pass it off over to Kevin Santos. The interception for South Cotabato. Jonicio finally breaks the drought here for the Warriors.
Oh, and they've been trying heavy. Okay, that's the 6th three-pointer of the South Cotabato Warriors in the game out of 22 tries.
22 attempts from the outside, and we still have 4 minutes and 32 to play here. We'll take a short break. Happy Kalilangan Festival to everybody here in General Santos City. We are broadcasting to you live from the Lagao Gym. We are filled to the rafters here. This is Javi Bolanya, joined by Coach Louie Gonzalez and Miss Andrea Indicio. A championship match of our 2024 MPBL preseason invitational. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns looking dominant in the first half against the South Cotabato Warriors as we witness another basket for the side of Pampanga. That was MJ Garcia.
A small ball lineup for the South Cotabato Warriors. Pero, you know, ang hirap kasi dito, parang nangyayari because you need to put a body on Justin, which makes the game 4-on-4 para mas malaking space na na-ooperate ng ibang mga teammates. Yan, alam mo naman, capable din of creating shots.
It's Jonicio who now has the unenviable task of trying to guard our reigning MVP, Justin Baltazar. The center on the floor for South Cotabato is Jervy Cruz, and he's on Kevin Santos.
Oo. So, they're gonna figure this out. Kailangan talaga nilang hanapan ng paraan kung paano mapipigilan itong Giant Lanterns.
Next foul for the Warriors will put them over the limit, but they get a steal. Cruz leaves it. Jonicio from the outside.
Off mark.
Jervy Cruz, short stab. That's good. 38-26. Pampanga leading by a baker's dozen. Now it's Jervy Cruz on Baltazar. Balti. One-hander. Gets the bounce. Everything just dropping for the former De La Salle Green Archer.
He was able to master that one. Alam mo yun, even if like two more feet away from that spot, mataas yung percentage ni Balti dun.
Acuna splashes for three. Second three-point shot of the game for the comebacking Val Acuna. Oh, Baltazar gets good position. That's an easy 2 points.
Yeah, too big, too good for Marvin Jonicio. Itong si Justin Baltazar.
They're just trading baskets here. Talking about Pampanga and South Cotabato. But for the Warriors, that's not really very beneficial to them because they're down by 13 at this point.
Oh, they cannot just exchange basket with the Giant Lanterns. Kailangan consecutive baskets and consecutive stops as well.
Tolentino back in the game after a short rest on the bench. Acuna this time puts the ball on the deck. Emergency pass to the wrong man. Viernes also throws it to an opponent. Acuna is open on the right corner. Instead, they go left. Cruz could not hit from the outside.
Still no go for Jervy Cruz.
Viernes Trying to go downhill against Mark Cruz. They
Good pass.
front Baltazar. He gives it up to Santos, who loses it to Mark Cruz. Telling Jonicio to cut. I think Marvin was going a little bit slow on that break. That could have been an opportunity at the basket.
Oo, but you're gonna credit again that yung kahit ano sabi, yung transition defense nitong Giant Lanterns, Javi, kasi alam mo sa akin ang pinanggagalingan ng team na to. That's why they're enjoying playing along together, helping out each other, okay, offensively and defensively.
That three-point shot of Valacuña was brought to you by Extreme One Stop Shop Blinds. And just as he checked back into the game, John Wilson getting a basket.
Oo, and again, it's yung alam mo yung sinasabi ni Coach Elvis kanina na just play to the best of your potential, ibigay nyo lang lahat.
1 minute and 44 remaining in the first half.
Number UDV 738, please proceed to the marking now.
John Wilson in the semifinals against the Quezon City Todo Action Party List. 23 points para sa kanya, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and 2 blocks.
Oo.
And 12 of those 23 coming in the fourth quarter.
Oo, kausap ko nga siya kanina before yung pa-enter sila dito sa hardcourt na sabi ko, grabe yung step back 3-pointer mo. That's a backbreaker for the QC Todo Action. Nag-smile na lang sa akin si John eh.
That's just a trademark of John. He already mentioned numerous times, especially pag na-interview siya for player of the game, kung tinatanong ba kung may mga bago sa ginagawa niya, it's been the same from day one. He goes into the gym, he puts in the extra work, he puts in the shots, and that's the secret to his success. The Warriors with a chance to trim this further. MJ Garcia soaring for that rebound. They're up by 11.
Again, 42 to 31. You know, with dahil lang dyan sa kanilang 7 3-pointers in the first half, that's keeping them in the game. Pero para, alam mo yung, they need to find ways na at least magkaroon ng ibang option.
Just when I thought that offense was going nowhere, Jeff Viernes manufactures a perimeter jumper to go there for Pampanga.
Oo, again, with high IQ, high smart si Jeff Viernes. Talaga mong makikita at makikita niya yun.
That was his first basket of the game, but the answer coming from Marvin Jonicio.
Great play there by the South Cotabato Warriors.
Shot clock is off. A chance to go for the last shot in the first half for Pampanga.
And this is a great matchup. Alam mo yun, two of our superstars here in the guard position here in the MPBL, Mark Cruz and Jeff Viernes.
Viernes, one-hander off the bank. That's good for Jeff Viernes at 9:09 p.m. The bank is open, and it's not even a Friday for Jeff.
Now, you have a problem already of defending Justin Baltazar single coverage. Do you think you can defend Jeff Viernes single coverage also?
It's really looking like a difficulty that no other team could answer. I mean, just ask Nueva Ecija, coach.
Oo. Imagine, ang mabigat pa dito, he has the players around him, which make it more difficult and challenging for the opposing team to prepare.
Ooh, 2 players down after that free throw. By the way, those were the first points of the game para kay Jeff Viernes.
Oo.
Kevin Santos is down. He had to be helped up by his teammates. Our referees are definitely going to take a look at this. This is getting very chippy.
And alam mo, he's really taking the hit in this game. Itong si Kevin Santos. Alam na na ikaw yung pinakabata sa team nitong Giant Lantern. So he needs to be ready. And again, what's at stake in this game, Javi? Hindi, siyempre, malaki na rin yung ating mapapanaluhan ng ating champion. Pero what's at stake here is an impression na that you're gonna carry on pagdating sa ating regular season.
Being the defending champions, you of course, by participating in this tournament, would also want to win this crown. Kaya ng sinabi mo, it's beyond the money na mapapanalunan nila. It's the message they want to send to the rest of the league. Na, bago nga yung mga tao sa team nila, but they are still the same potent Pampanga Giant Lanterns we saw hoist up the 2023 national trophy.
And syempre alam naman na natin both organizations as well. Alam mo yan, establish a winning culture, a winning tradition. So secondary na lang kung ano yung what's at stake right now is that pride. And alam mo yun, again, Pampanga being our defending champions, we know will always be a target. The biggest target, actually.
And actually, there were talks from numerous people that this might actually be a preview of the 2024 National Championship.
Oo. And with how I see this Pampanga team, the way we started and now the game, nandito na tayo sa finals ng laro. Alam mo, they really had proved me wrong. I thought, okay, medyo magkakaroon ng struggle to, but the way they play, again, the way they play together, they play as a unit.
All right, so we've come to a decision here on that tussle between Jammer Habito and Kevin Santos. It's a double foul. Pero ang mabigat dito para sa South Cotabato, that's already number 4 on Jammer Habito.
Which is really playing well in this preseason tournament.
Cruz still had a few seconds to try and get it a bit nearer to get an even better shot, but he decides to heave it from 3/4 court.
More importantly, a chance na at least nagkaroon pa rin sila ng chance na a decent shot to end the second quarter strong.
Enzo Serrano has 13 points in the game. Jeff Viernes closed out this second quarter with 5 straight points. But the man of the hour para sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns, he is not a new candidate to this title, to this position. Balti Baltazar already with a double-double. 17 points and 13 rebounds, including that one-hand flush.
See our reigning MVP. See how competitive this guy is. Talagang alam niya kung nakita niya, napanood niya itong South Cotabato na kung di ko tatrabahuin ng maaga to, we're playing in front of our team na home team, baka mahirapan pa kami.
The lead is 14 for Pampanga. Halftime analysis when we return.
You are still watching the MPBL Preseason Invitational here at Dalagao Gym in General Santos City. And right now, we will be having our halftime interview kasama si Vice Mayor Glenn C. Hatulan, Vice Mayor of South Cotabato, and of course, Boss Toyo. Thank you so much po for joining me here at the half. Unahin ko na po munang kausapin si Vice Mayor. Vice, ano pong masasabi nyo na finally meron ng representative ang South Cotabato dito sa MPBL?
Of course, ma'am, bilang taga South Cotabato, nakakataba ng puso na kasama na ang aming probinsya dito, and of course with the leadership of our beloved Governor Junjun Tamayo. Kaya nakakatuwa.
Okay, ma'am, you are down by only a few points. Meron po ba kayong mensahe sa inyong players?
Of course, it's all about attitude. Walang imposible kapag tayo naniniwala.
That is right. That is right po, ma'am. Meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Of course, gusto kong batiin ang aming pinakamabait na gobernador ng South Cotabato na si Governor Junjun Tamayo. Boss, keep it up and we are here to support our team.
Thank you so much po. Dumako naman tayo sa aking kaliwa. Boss, bihira lang po namin kayong nakikita na nanonood ng MPBL. How are you enjoying this ball game so far? At ano pong masasabi nyo sa ligang MPBL?
Ayun, yung masasabi ko dito sa MPBL, grabe pala yung aksyon dito. Tsaka grabe yung bakbakan. Tsaka makikita mo talaga na yung mga players, binibigay nila yung lahat ng makakaya nila. Tsaka yung crowd, grabe yung crowd dito. Jensen! Ayan, grabe yung Jensen.
And boss, balita ko, marunong kang mag-basketball. May chance po bang makita namin kayong maglaro dito sa MPBL?
Pag naglaro ko dito, baka ako na yung mag-champion lagi tsaka mag-MVP. Kaya wag na lang, fans na lang ako.
Wag na lang daw. Meron po ba kayong gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Eh, syempre, binabati ko yung asawa ko si Loves Joy. Ayan.
Thank you so much po. And that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away. Magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
Okay, good luck, Sir Albert. Ganun din, isang tira. Pag nakashoot, 10,000 pesos mula sa Buenas. Sayang. Thank you very much, Sir Albert. Next, si Wilfred Florida. Wilfred. Okay, good luck, Wilfred. Sayang. Good shot. Okay, ang ating next contestant si Liam Kiao. Liam, punta ka na sa gitna. Let's go, Liam! Okay, medyo malakas. Ang ating next contestant si Angelo Reyes. Angelo Reyes. Good luck, Angelo. Okay. Okay, we just received word. And according to our beloved MPBL founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, na hindi na tamaan ng 10,000 at magdadagdag siya ng 20,000 pesos. Tira ulit yung ating 5 contestant. So ang ating official price now is 30,000 pesos. Okay. Si Justin. Justin ulit. Justin. Go, Justin. Para sa 30,000 pesos. Short, okay. Up next, si Albert Madero. Albert, good luck, Albert! Sayang! Okay, next, si Wilfred Florida. Wilfred, para sa 30,000 pesos. Mula sa Buenas at mula sa ating buting senador Manny Pacquiao. Good luck! Good luck, Wilfred! Okay, next. Pang-apat na contestant, si Liam. Liam, good luck ulit, Liam. Okay, next. Si Angelo. Angelo. Sa'yo na yan, Angelo. Let's go, Angelo. Okay. Ating last contestant, si Jamil. Let's go, Jamil. Para sa 30,000. Lagaw, Jim, magingay para kay Jamil. And that's it for our Buenas Half-Court Shot Challenge. Brought to us by Buenas, the official partner of MPBL. At ngayon naman, Lagaw Jim, sino gusto magkaroon ng t-shirt? Itaas ang kamay at iwagayway! T-shirts courtesy of Buenas sa ipamimigay ni Boss Toyo at ang ating MPBL founder, Senator Manny Pacman Pacquiao. Itaas ang kamay at iwagayway! Come on! Kung sino yung pinakamaingay, yun ang aabutan ng t-shirt. Kaya itaas ang kamay at humiyaw! Come on! Come on, Lagaw Jim! Wala namang lalakas yan! At ngayon naman, mamimigay tayo ng Molten Basketball mula sa MPBL to develop our grassroots. Again, pamimigay pa rin ni sila Senator Manny Pacquiao at Boss Toyo. Itaas ang kamay! Molten Basketballs are courtesy of MPBL for the development of our grassroots. Itaas ang kamay! Lagaw, Jim! At baka ikaw na swerte makakuha ng ball 10 basketball! And thank you very much to our visitors, Mr. Boss Toyo at sa ating MPBL founder, Senator Manny Batman.
It is halftime now between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the South Cotabato Warriors here in the championship game of the 2024 MPBL preseason invitational. The Giant Lanterns flexing their muscles and imposing their dominance against the South Cotabato Warriors, the home squad here at the Lagao Gym.
Talking about dominance, look at the field goal ng Pampanga Giant Lanterns. They're shooting at 21 out of 40, 52% compared to just 13 out of 46, 28% nitong South Cotabato Warriors. Interestingly, itong kanilang 2-point field goal, Habi, 20 out of 30, 66%. Tapos talagang itong South Cotabato nahihirapan talagang pasukin yung interior ng defense nitong Giant Lanterns. Ito lang, this is what itong 3-point field goal, 7 of 29. Itong South Cotabato, ito yung lang magandang nangyayari sa kanilang ngayon that kept them in this ball game.
But what about the rebounds, Coach? 11 offensive rebounds para sa South Cotabato, but they haven't been able to capitalize on that. Only 4 second chance points, while those 7 offensive rebounds for Pampanga have brought them 10 second chance points. And another interesting stat na hindi natin nakita sa ating mga screens is the South Cotabato Warriors have yet to go to the free throw line in this game.
Plus that points in the paint na talagang denominate nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
34-6 in that department. The big reason is because Balti Baltazar already has 17 points, almost all of that coming inside the shaded area. John Wilson leads the scorers for the Warriors with 8. Can Coach Elvis Tolentino and his squad claw their way back here in the third quarter? We talked about how great teams are good third quarter squads. Let's see how Coach Elvis's Wards respond to that call here against the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Wilson. That's way off. Apreco tried to save that. And he apologizes to the bench. Hurried shot right there. Not the way you want to open things up here in the third quarter if you're South Cotabato.
Now zone defense to start the third quarter itong South Cotabato Warriors.
First time they're playing this kind of defense in this game. Matt De Leon is starting this third quarter together with Jamo Egilos, Enzo Serrano, MJ Garcia, and Art Roque. Not your usual starting unit for Pampanga. Enzo Hoson, who has yet to become a factor in this game.
And now second possession in this ball game. No easy shots still for this South Cotabato Warriors.
Hoson is joined by Nico Elorde, Christian Pajarito, Felix Apreco, and John Wilson para sa kupunan ng South Cotabato. Garcia will pick up a foul.
Now, I don't want to call it na itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns defensively are underrated. They are now a very good defensive team, Javi.
But that was already an established fact last year, Coach. How are they any different this year?
Sa akin kasi magaling na sila dumepensa, especially doon sa tail end ng ating season, last season. Pero right now, nadagdagan pa ng magandang chemistry yung kanilang pag-defend. So that's made them more dangerous. Tapos noon, they know how to capitalize mistakes. Especially with these athletic guys around. Pag nagkaroon na ng open court opportunity, malamang na nasa advantage sila.
Wilson getting into double figures with 10 after that jumper. The Warriors are down by 12, 47-35.
And they really need to, alam mo yun, may isang guy na dapat mag-step up pa. Because at the moment, John Wilson already in double figures. But the next guy na susunod doon sa scoring sa kanya, ang layo lahat.
It's Val Acuña with 6 points, 2 threes in the game. No Enzo Hoson no Kyle Tolentino in that picture so far. Even Christian Pajarito has yet to make a dent offensively for the
Oo.
South Cotabato Warriors.
Which we know crucial sa kanila.
Apreco could not complete the steal. He's on the floor. The scramble ends up with Pampanga.
Oo, are they aware of the shot clock? Oh, Encho is.
The Warriors secure possession here. Elorde being defended by Art Roque. Elorde turns the corner. Back out to the popping Christian Pajarito. Free throw line jumper will not work.
Oo, and even how hard Felix Africo works down low, it's really just the length of the front line of the Giant Lanterns that, alam mo yun, talaga may nahihirapan siya.
It's a Serrano from the outside. Apreco ahead of the pack, could not finish still. And you would think, Coach, that Pampanga is kind of doing South Cotabato, quote-unquote, a favor by not starting Balti Baltazar here in the second half. But the performance of Pampanga doesn't seem to be any different.
Oo, kasi, and alam mo yun, if you're South Cotabato, this is the lineup that you need to capitalize. Pero eto nga yung sinasabi ko na chemistry on defense is amazing right now for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Well, chemistry offensively also seems to be clicking para sa kanila. They find the open man. They get the shot to go. There you see Jamo Eglos finding Serrano at the left corner. Serrano, the next best scorer after Balti Baltazar in this game for Pampanga. Wilson could not make that shot work.
And again, they're just limiting as much as possible. Sa akin yung limitation nila na one shot per possession. Ito lang, itong South Cotabato Warriors.
Compared to the first half where they had a lot of offensive rebounds, 11 on the offensive glass. But sabi na nga natin, in our halftime discussion, they were not able to capitalize on those opportunities. Junicio blocked by Matt De Leon.
Imagine that, the luxury.
De Leon has been playing sparingly at best here for Pampanga, but whenever he's inside, he's able to contribute. May not be scoring baskets, but definitely the presence defensively is a big plus for the Giant Lanterns, especially when you have Balti sitting on the bench.
Oo, I think with their depth, ang magandang na-establish dito is all about getting ready. If you get cold, automatic yung play. Walang petiks-petiks eh.
Jervy Cruz hitting
Finally
from the elbow. Yeah, it's been a struggle for him from the field tonight.
He's trying pero talagang hindi pa nakakabutas, and at least now nakabutas na itong si Jervy Cruz.
Only his second bucket of the game. Alcoriza answers back with a three-pointer.
And what about Kit Alcoriza? Keep playing for the Giant Lanterns, Javi.
Really a dynamic scorer who took the mantle from the role that Archie Concepcion used to play.
Oo.
And maybe Jason Apolonio as well for Pampanga.
And okay, we've been covering him for quite some time already. This is the first time I've seen him playing with this much quality.
This three-point shot of the game is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. This Pampanga team, they give a new meaning to a super squad, because usually when you're a super team, you give up a lot of touches when you're a marquee player. You divert the touches to the bigger names like Balti, like Encho. Pero nangyayari dito, guys like Jeff Viernes, Renz Alcoriza, they're playing even better basketball if you ask me.
Exactly. Parang nare-rejuvenate sila eh. Mas nagiging magaling na player sila. Kasi siguro malaking factor din na hindi nila kailangan mag-reserve eh. Okay, they don't reserve anything. All out sila kasi alam nila kahit mapagod ako, may papalit sa akin.
5 minutes and 24 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back.
You are still watching the MPBL Preseason Invitational. As the defending champs facing a home team, of course, they have a title to defend. Kaya naman sabi ni Coach Pedic ni Matulak, they came in well prepared, especially with the shooters of this South Cotabato team. But in this game, the Giant Lanterns actually want to use the same plan that they did sa kanilang laban against the Tanduay Athletics, which is to let the bigs of their opponents battle with their bigs. Ito daw kasi yung advantage nila that they can always rely on and capitalize with. Although Coach Gov Delta wasn't able to make it for tonight's game, ang mensahe niya, keep the focus. Ilabas ang honest, tough, but not rough defense that you guys are known for. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrea. To put things into context a little bit, no, itong Pampanga, they just got back from a trip to Japan. Of course, yan yung prize sa kanila ni Gov Delta for winning that 2023 National Championship. This South Cotabato team, they've been practicing for quite some time already. So compared to Pampanga, this South Cotabato squad, medyo na-expect na talaga natin na ganito yung maging performance nila eh.
Oo, and siguro talagang, again, they're playing beautiful music right now. Itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns na you just mentioned that Japan trip, parang nangyari, naging prize sa kanila, reward, plus naging team building pa. Diba? Kasi the relationship, you can see the relationship. You can see yung positive vibe doon sa kanilang bench na every time nagpapalit ng player, yung kino-compliment nila yung bawat isa. And credit to this guy also, itong si Coach Pedic. He's been utilizing yung kanyang bench. Ang maganda maganda yung division ng minutes sa bawat manglalaro.
Paarito gets the inbound. Even that will not go inside for South Cotabato. Baltazar, coast to coast for two.
And this is what you're saying, di ba? Justin not starting. Ito yung makikita natin.
Balacuña, let's see if this will light the fire underneath South Cotabato. They're down by 20 still. A long road to go, but still so much basketball to be played in this game. Santos gets the reverse. That's another easy 2 points inside the paint for Pampanga.
Oo, alam mo yun, itong usually, if the other team is playing zone, susceptible ka sa transition baskets. Pero the way itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns is breaking that zone with a lot of patience, keeping that track moving, hindi nagkakaroon ng opportunity na makatakbo itong South Cotabato eh.
Janisha could not hit from the outside. Rayson now playing point guard for Pampanga against his teammate at Letran, Kyle Tolentino. There's a push somewhere.
That's a foul on Nico Sorella.
They've thrown numerous guys at him, but nobody seems to find a solution to the problem that is Justin Baltazar.
Oo, kasi yung engagement ni Balti, even if he doesn't score, yung threat niya of getting kukuha ng offensive rebound, ayun yung mabigat eh. And look at how Sorella is defending him. He needs to be engaged all the way, which leave this guy an easy layup.
Aaron Janisha maybe thought that he had blocked that shot by Edso Serrano, but still a bucket for the guard out of DLSU. 42-6 in terms of inside points, and this may be another 2 points to that total. Vince Alcoriza going all the way.
And what can you ask for? Alam mo yun, the ones running along with you, doon sa transition opportunity, is yung superstar nyo.
Parang ikaw na lang mismo mahihiya ka kung hindi ka makasabay, because your tough men are leading the charge.
Oo. Again, I think that's the culture sa akin magsisimula yan talaga dun sa kanilang pinuno. Alam naman natin how Coach Gov na in-instill na yung kultura dito sa Giant Lanterns na to.
A shout out to all the Pampanga VIPs, namely Senior Deputy Speaker Congressman Dong Gonzales, team owner Aurelio A.G. Gonzales III, who is in attendance here sa ating venue, the whole Gonzales family, City Councilor Brenz Gonzales, Senior Board Member Mika Gonzales, of course, Head Coach Governor Dennis Delta Pineda, Vice Governor Lilian Nanay Pineda, Board Member Mylene Pineda, and Mayor Esme Pineda. Giant Lanterns are up comfortably by 25 points here. The struggles continue para dito sa South Cotabato Warriors. Cruz free for 3. Even the open looks, the Warriors could not connect. 8 out of 37 from the outside. Ito South Cotabato.
Oo. And sa akin nga, decent pa eh. Imagine kung wala pa, kung mga 5 lang yan o 4 lang yan. Kasi alam mo, ang you're shooting against players, defenders, that yung lengthy.
South Cotabato as a team is actually the top shooting 3-point squad of this preseason invitational. 36% from the Great Beyond, averaging 13 out of 37. Oh, even Sunny still is joining on the party here for Pampanga.
Hindi pa nga naka-warm up itong si Sunny Estil eh. Nabiyayaan agad ng 2 points. Again, with the effort ng ibang teammates niya. Keeping that ball alive. And what about this substitution? Jeff Biernes for Encho Serrano.
That's the thing with this Pampanga squad. Just when you think that their problems are over, a guy comes in and he also becomes your problem. He becomes part of the problem. And it just continues and continues. It's like a domino effect for this Pampanga team.
Oh, and we're just that's to finish 47 itong third quarter pa lang. And look at the numbers of Justin Baltazar.
19 points, 15 rebounds para sa kanya. And you just saw the free throw story in this game. Di po kayo nagmamalikmata. South Cotabato has not yet gone to the line in this game.
Oo, kasi gina-jack up talaga nila halos lahat sa 3 points or perimeter shots eh. Hindi mo talaga ma-atake yung interior defense nitong Giant Lanterns eh.
After the shaky start to the preseason invitational, a close win against the Quezon City Toda Action, this Pampanga Giant Lanterns team is looking every bit the champion squad they were last year. In fact, even better.
And look at the patience of Justin at the post.
Viernes from the corner. The magician making it look so easy once again, stroking it from the outside.
Now up by 32. Again, it's not the 72 points, but the 40 points limitation nitong South Cotabato.
Rene Pacquiao is in the game for the first time. And he gets the basket plus the foul, the hoop and the harm para kay Rene Pacquiao. Foul's gonna go against Ronan Santos. Rene Pacquiao didn't really play a lot dito sa ating torneo. In fact, only averaging almost 4 minutes per game.
Again, digging deeper to his bench. Itong si Coach Elvis Tolentino that we know naman will not give up.
All is not lost, but they need to make some moves now, including stops and baskets. Rayson sets up Balti. Baltazar loses it eventually. Cruz ahead. Wilson challenges Sunny Estil, changes hands in midair.
Maiilang ka talaga sa haba nito ni Estil eh.
Viernes gives it up to Baltazar. Just a little nudge to initiate contact. A miss, but Sunny Estil is there to save the day.
Again, off the bench, Sunny Estil.
4 points already in this match. Mark Cruz finally gets one from the outside.
Siguro may mga players tayo na na-miss dito na has a major role with the South Cotabato Warriors. Itong si you don't see that much of Nico Elorde. Now, Enzo Hoson will be inserted back in. Pero limited minutes, no?
Tolentino will break away in the walk in the park for 2 points.
Those are the easiest baskets na nakukuha nitong South Cotabato, pero napaka-konti eh.
Rayson wheeling and dealing. Gets it from the outside. What can Pampanga do in this game? They seem to do no wrong.
6 out of 18 already, shooting at 33%.
Tolentino to answer back. That's no good. It will stay with the Warriors with 10 on their shot clock. Kevin Santos and Jamo Egilos will come back in for Balti Baltazar and Ronan Santos, while Christian Pajarito
You're gonna replace a
and Enzo Hoson.
6'7" and a 6'6" guy with a 6'7" and a 6'6" guy as well.
Walang diferensya. Medyo bumata lang, tsaka tumanda, but same quality. Cruz, this time from the right wing. Couldn't track down his own miss. Rayson ahead, still finishes the 2 points.
6 points off the bench. Itong si Sunny Steele.
And all at the tail end of the third quarter, a dominant showing out of the break para dito sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Flexing their muscles, they're imposing their will, they're showing their might. Encho Serrano at the forefront, 23 points, 10 out of 17 from the field, and 3 rebounds.
And ang pinakamaganda dito, Javi, they're doing it collectively. They're doing it as a team, they're doing it as a unit.
Serrano and Baltazar may combine for 44 points para sa kanilang kupunan. But everybody has been pitching in, just like you said. 79-48 heading into the fourth. Back inside the Legao Gym, you're taking a look at the South Cotabato officials and members of the National Movement of Young Legislators led by Vice Mayor Glenn C. Hatulan, the NMYL National Auditor, Councilor Glay Mariano Trabado, the NMYL President of the South Cotabato Chapter. We also saw Councilor Jake Digo. And of course, si Boss Toyo, who is actually here rooting for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, Coach Louie.
Pati yung fans nitong Pampanga Giant Lanterns, superstar din eh.
Yun na nga eh. That seems to be the case. Kulang na lang, magka-walk of fame na sa Pampanga. Jamo Egilos wanting maybe his star to set as well in San Fernando by joining the squad.
Again, doing it defensively. If you see the quarter scoring, they only allowed itong South Cotabato Warriors, again, to just 15 points in that third quarter. Alam mo, yung second lowest output ng ayun ang magandang nakikita natin right now. Again, yung appreciation sa depensang pinapakita nitong Giant Lanterns sa Javi.
And conversely, on the other side, South Cotabato, they're really struggling on both ends, Coach. Yung mga nagagawa nila usually on the defensive side, di nila ma-execute. The same can be said offensively. The well-oiled machine that we saw in the elimination round when we swept the competition in the semifinals against QC, this has not been the case here in the championship match.
Again, kasi they're being tested. Akala mo ang pinakamalaking test sa kanila right now is their patience on executing and doing what they do best. Because with Pampanga right now, minamatch lahat yun eh. And again, staying in front, siguro, Andrea reported to us that ang dinedemand sa kanila ni Coach Elvis is to play the game the right way. Yes, they're doing that, but again, the opponent also is playing the game the right way.
That's the problem when you meet fire with fire, when the other team has more fire burning on their side It's really tough to extinguish that.
Technical foul on number 13, Kurt Rayson for
Meanwhile, Kurt Rayson will be called for a technical foul for unsportsmanlike behavior. Let's take a look at what happened there. Rayson tried to save it inside and threw it off Rene Pacquiao. And even if that wasn't the intention, I think that's the rule. When you throw it off the head,
Above shoulder.
technical free throw for X. For Nico
so Elorde will be shooting the technical free throw here.
And Lord has been really struggling in this game. Actually, limited minutes.
Yeah, Elorde started this match, but he hasn't even played 7 minutes in this game. 81 to 49. We just began the fourth quarter, but this is a long way to go for the Warriors to be able to make this competitive.
And look at the three, what we're saying, the front line playing right now.
J-Boy Gob, who is part of that very deep frontline rotation that Pampanga boasts of right now, has just checked into the game for the first time.
substitution.
And it just got taller. Imagine, MJ Garcia playing the point, Art Roque playing the 2. I don't know who's playing 3, J-Boy Gob o Kevin Santos. Basta alam na, one thing here, itong si J-Boy Egulos, tapos ganyang kalaki yung magso-zone defense sa'yo.
Eh, magmukha na lang blanket yung nakapwesto dyan eh. Marvin Janicio dialing it down from the outside. At the lead still huge here. J-Mo Egulos meanwhile on the other side. Even transition defense absent for the most part in this game for South Cotabato.
And the most veteran player among the 5 playing right now, finishing it sa transition.
The Warriors could not hit from the outside. The lob to Santos. Kicks it out to Roque. Gob down low. Egulos. Looks like there's an added pep to his step.
Ganda pa rin ang ball movement eh.
They continue to compete. They continue to do it the right way. Wilson splashes for 3.
Back-to-back 3-pointer for the South Cotabato Warriors.
It's hard, but it's not impossible, especially with the power of the 3-point shot. Well, imagine the amount of attempts that the Warriors have been putting up in this game. They're already 11 out of 43 from that area of the floor.
They need at least 8 more.
Well, you know, let's see. Fate sometimes has a funny way of spinning things in the other team's favor.
But we know naman that the South Cotabato Warriors is capable of doing that.
A miss manufactured by the Warriors on that miss by MJ Garcia. Hoson, can this be another one? A barrage of 3s will make this very much possible.
3 straight 3-pointers. Now lead down to 25.
Now they need stops. MJ Garcia, there is absolutely no time to rush things if you're Pampanga.
And you know, with Coach Elvis leading this pack, one thing na sigurado akong may mentalidad to is walang mag-give up.
That's a 3-pointer. That should have been a reset. Buzzer sounded.
But then again, this is not new to us. We know that we're really having technical problems all along. So, ano na yan talaga? Talagang ibibigay na ng ating mga coaches yan sa officials. Ball stays with South Cotabato.
Janisha was asking for it before Wilson took that shot. As we take a look at our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, joined by his beloved wife, Jinky Pacquiao, and by his side, Captain Marbel, our Commissioner Kenneth Durendes. Timeout taken here by the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
And talking about our founder, no, nag-host sa atin ng dinner yan last night para sa lahat ng participants. Imagine how he takes care of us and how he takes care of yung kanyang mga tao dito sa General Santos City.
I'll take a short break. 7 minutes remaining in this game. Baltazar has been nothing short of dominant. Kevin Santos has brought a lot of joy to the fans here at the Legao Gym as we bring you our Buenas Lucky Fan of the game. 3 straight three-point shots made by the South Cotabato Warriors. Let's see if this will
watch out.
continue.
Watch out there, John Wilson sa corner.
Elorde floats it up, gets it in.
So
First
11.
field goal of the game for Nico Elorde.
Oo, 11 unanswered points.
Biggest
down
lead
to 23.
was at 33 for Pampanga. Egilos posting up against John Wilson. He's stripped. It will go the way of South Cotabato.
Oo, and again, capitalizing. And you know, ito na. When Pampanga push that button, automatic napapasok, babalik na si Justin Baltazar, si Enzo Serrano, at itong si Ronan Santos.
You have the cavalry coming in for the hometown squad. And the three musketeers come back in for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Serrano and Baltazar combined 44 points in this game. And the Warriors score once again. Wilson out, Honzon, catch, set, fire, no good. Apreku blocked by Kevin Santos.
Alam mo yun, yung ano lang eh, yung fact lang na alam mong bumalik na si Justin Baltazar sa laro, parang it really adds up intimidation eh.
Santos short on the point blank shot. Joniso was not looking. Apreku saves it. They go to Joniso. Marwin passes up on the three. Wilson will not, and he makes it. 20-point lead, 83 to 63. This is definitely not mission impossible.
Oo. I mean, they were able to make stops and score and have this streak as long as this. So kaya nila.
Heavy pressure defense by Enzo Hoson on Enzo Serrano.
Shot clock at 5.
Ooh, foul called against Marvin Joniso. What a bailout call for Pampanga.
Oo. First team foul okay, for South Cotabato.
Palacuña will check back in, as well as Micol Sorella. Two notable outside gunners para dito sa South Cotabato who will try to keep the fire burning here in this run for the Warriors.
Oo, big third quarter. Scoring in this quarter, 15 for the South Cotabato Warriors. Just 4 for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
Wilson gets in the way of the pass. John Wilson for 2. 18-point lead. Elorde pressuring heavily on MJ Garcia, but Pampanga gets it across the timeline. Sorella is on Baltazar.
Oo.
They drop down into the zone, talking about the South Cotabato Warriors. Balti could not hit. The Warriors pushing it. They have numbers. Elorde, stop, pop. That line was short. Pampanga on the answer, Alcoriza. The ball will stay with the Giant Lanterns.
Oo, and itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns, they cannot hindi sila pwedeng mag-guard down dito sa larong ito. And again, this is a capable South Cotabato team.
Oh boy, that three-point shot by Nico Elorde would have brought the house down.
Oh. The timing of that shot, if that really went in, momentum magsishift talaga.
Jammer Hamito, who has been plagued by foul trouble early in this game, is back inside. Elorde taps it away from Echo Serrano. The referees letting them play.
13 seconds on the shot clock.
Alcoriza inbounds to Baltazar. Active hands here by Micol Sorella. Baltazar being patient, backing him down. Baltazar, he makes it look too easy.
You know that he's gonna take over. You know that he's gonna take over.
This is absolutely the time for him to do so. Val Acuña missing on the quick trigger. Serrano, this is no time for Pampanga to rush.
So most likely, okay, ISO for Encho.
He wants a two-man game with Balti. The clock is on their side. Sorella switches out on him. Serrano, that's a haymaker from the outside.
Ang dali no? Parang pinush mo lang yung button mo, nag-iba na uli yung complexion ng game. 5 points from Balti and Encho.
26 points for Encho Serrano, 23 for Balti.
Now lead back to 23.
Serrano, this is his shining moment. Encho dancing with Kyle Tolentino. 6 on the shot clock. The spin. Out to Balti. Somebody's got to take it. That's a shot clock violation.
But even if they get called for a shot clock violation there, you wasted 24 seconds because the time is on their side.
The lead looking insurmountable at this point. 23 points is the advantage of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Wilson hesitating. Oson was relocating with a curl up top, but Wilson decides to take it. 88-67. Baltazar floats it up to Kevin Santos. Serrano will say, let's take some time. Encho throws Hamito on the switch. Serrano almost got that one to go. Cruz ahead. Hamito will get it. Oh, missed it. Hamito fumbles it. Hamito, fall away. Still no go. Oh my goodness.
What? Ano ba gusto gawin ni Jammer doon?
I think he was thinking twice about if he was gonna dunk it or just lay it in. That's just been the kind of story that South Cotabato's fate has wrote for them today.
Oh.
Serrano, the fall away, that's short. The tap goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Giant Lanterns with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, coach.
Balti is on the floor.
That's not a good sign. You hate to see your best player get decked, especially at this point of the match where it's practically a one game already.
Yeah, over already. I think he got elbowed in the neck.
Baltazar doesn't usually stay on the floor a while if it really doesn't hurt.
Oh.
A good thing he's up on his own power. Coach Pedic Di Matulak still barking out instructions from the sideline.
Ball stays with the Giant Lanterns. 1 second on the shot clock. So let's see what will they manufacture in this one.
1 second on the shot clock. 1 second to shoot.
Serrano throws it up. Oh, that looks good! It's a Serrano! What can he do? That's been the type of fairy tale for Pampanga in this one.
And we know with Encho, okay, from the starting buzzer up to now, the closing minutes.
Pacquiao underneath, but
yeah, outstanding performance for this guy, Encho Serrano.
Sonny Estil will give Baltazar a spell. This perhaps for the remainder of the game, as Pampanga would not want any more accidents here concerning their prized player. 1 minute and 40 the time remaining in this game, but a masterclass on both sides of the floor. A picture of excellence, of sustainability, of depth, and a lot more other things that I know I will fail to mention, but that has just characterized the performance of Pampanga here in this championship game of the preseason invitational.
Oo, and syempre gusto rin naman natin i-commend yung efforts talaga na ginawa nitong South Cotabato. They've been fighting. Nakita mo naman natin, they're trying to do everything na para makabalik doon sa laro natin. Pero it's just Pampanga today. It's really just too much.
This assist of the game is brought to you by Buenas. Rene Pacquiao getting some buckets, but maybe a case of too little, too late para sa South Cotabato Warriors.
Oo, imagine if they're only down by like 25 or 23 with that run. Bumaba na sana to single digit yung kalamangan nitong Giant Lanterns. Pero
kaya lang, umabot talaga ng 33 eh.
oo, alam mo ang nangyari dito sa larong to? Hindi ka na lumalaban eh, naghahabol ka na lang. Ayun na lang, ayun lagi sinasabi, hindi naman tayo naghahabol pa lang tayo eh. Pero wala pa doon sa competitive na posisyon yung laro kasi napakalayo nung kalamangan ng kalaban natin.
At nakakapagod na nga maglaro when you're on the floor. Mas nakakapagod pa pag humahabol ka.
Oo. Tapos mas nakakapagod pa kung ang kalaban mo sa rebound 4 or 5 inches taller than you.
And they seem to catch no break here, talking about the South Cotabato Warriors. Any five that Coach Pedic Di Matulak has inserted into this ball game has delivered. Each combination, each quintet, they have been able to click, at least to some certain extent.
And I think that's the culture that was ang nanilagay ni kanilang head coach na si Coach Gov Pineda na kahit sa maliit na paraan, maikling playing time, kung ano yung may tutulong mo sa team, ibigay. And you need to do it sa best ng iyong ability. And it shows sa bawat players nila. Walang pinagkaiba yung effort ng player na naglalaro ng 20 minutes sa player na naglalaro ng 30-45 seconds.
If it's a galaxy of stars that are shining bright on the side of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, para sa South Cotabato, it's only been John Wilson.
Oo.
23 points in this game. But the next guy on that scoring ladder para sa kanila is Val Acuña with 9. No Enzo Hoson, no Kyle Tolentino. Marvin Jonicio does have 8, but not at par to what they have been producing for the Warriors in this preseason invitational.
Totoo yan. Ang hirap din kasi kahit para bang nangyayari, kahit saang matchup ka mapunta, laging mas mahaba or mas malakas sa iyo eh.
Serrano gets hit. That's going to be a foul. And Serrano giving him a little piece of his mind after that.
Yeah, and these two are going at it since itong fourth quarter. Kasi especially when in-insert back na talagang before you got inserted, limited minutes ang nailalaro pa lang.
After Lourdes started this game, he has not been able to make a significant impact on the floor. Our referees are going to check that last play if it will merit any violations, maybe an unsportsmanlike foul. It's just going to be a regular foul.
Nico Lourdes third. Substitution Christian Fajarito for Rene Pacquiao.
Fajarito comes back in. But as we near the close of this game, Coach, we just want to give credit to all of the teams who participated in this preseason invitational. Pampanga, South Cotabato, Batangas, Quezon City, Valenzuela, Manila, Bataan. All of these squads coming through here in General Santos City to be able to give all of us a show that will serve as the curtain raiser for our 6th season that will open on March 23.
Ang laking bagay yan, especially the respect. Alam mo yun, what we saw in this preseason, again, the gift nitong ang ating liga para dito sa people of Jensen.
We also want to give a lot of credit as well to our guest team, the Jensen Bulalakaw, who also gave us a good showing once again dito sa 2024 edition ng ating preseason after also participating here last year.
And in addition to that, Javi, what to expect after seeing etong 7 of our teams na kasama sa MPBL, sigurado ako, etong mga ibang teams, marami tayong player movement, new acquisitions ang makikita sa coming days para doon sa ibang kupunan natin.
Exciting times building up to our 6th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. I hear there's a new squad that's coming back to play. Siyempre, di muna natin papangalanganan yan. At that's gonna be news in the coming days for sure. Abangan nyo yan, mga kaliga. And that's it for this championship game between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the South Cotabato Warriors. The squad of Governor Dennis Delta Pineda reigning supreme once again just months after hoisting up the 2023 National Championship. They will raise the trophy here at the 2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational.
You know, a team, sa akin nga, this is the first team that was able to win both our defending national champion and our preseason cup. So, imagine pagdating pa ng ating season. But then again, congratulations to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Congratulations also for the South Cotabato Warriors. We're just excited na makita kayo come our regular season.
Tamang-tama ka dyan. Baltazar had 23 points as well as a ton of rebounds, but obviously we had to give the player of the game to Enzo Serrano. Monster performance para sa kanya sa laro na to. 29 points and 3 rebounds.
Who was superb all throughout the game. And even showcase us, parang 1 second na lang siya shot clock, still was able to hit and find a way na maka-score pa itong Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Sa akin, wala nang iba yan. Kadong Balti, special mentions to always to Santi Balti Baltasar. Congratulations, Encho.
Inside, outside, going to the basket, floaters, anything you mentioned Enzo Serrano might have done in this game. That player of the game was brought to you by Buenas. Enzo Serrano is at courtside with Miss Andrea Dicio.
First of all, congratulations. Wala pa kayong masyadong ensayo magkakasama pero you guys remained undefeated until the very end of this preseason. Anong pinoprove nun about the Pampanga Giant Lanterns?
Yun lang. Kasi at least nakapag-practice kami kahit papano and yung banding namin na sa team, yung binubuo talaga namin, sabi namin ngayong preseason, kailangan na naming ibigay yung best namin, maglaro kami na sa team, magtiwala kami sa isa't isa. Ayun, basta kasi na-inspired lang kami kasi kita naman natin na wala yung coach namin, si Gob, kahit na busy siya sa trabaho, tumatawag siya, hindi niya kami nayan na iisipin namin na kami lang yung nandito. Pinaparamdam niya sa amin na andito rin siya.
Preseason pa lang, ang ganda na agad ng Okay, preseason pa lang, Enzo, pero ang ganda na ng pinakita ninyo. Ano pang aabangan namin sa regular season?
Siguro, ito na yung simula. Siguro kung ano yung naumpisahan namin hanggang dulo, yun yung ipapakita namin. Yun lang, basta maglaro lang kami sa team and ma-inspired kami sa mga boss namin na laging andyan para sa amin.
Alright, way to go. Para sa Pampanga team, meron ka bang gustong batiin o pasalamatan?
Siyempre, unang-una nagpapasalamat kami sa Panginoon sa binigay niyang panalo. Binabati ko si Senior Deputy Speaker Congressman Dong Gonzales, team owner Boss A.G. Gonzales and Gonzales family, City Councilor Brent Gonzales, Senior Board Member Mika Gonzales, and yung boss ko si Gob Dennis Delta Pineda, Vice Governor Liliananay Pineda, Board Member Maylin Pineda, Mayor Esme Pineda, and yung mga family ko sa Pampanga, yung mga HB dyan, and yung girlfriend ko na andito. And yun lang siguro. Salamat sa mga Kapampangan.
Thank you so much. Once again, that is Enzo Serrano, our Buenas player of the game. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Andrea. Once again, congratulations to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Enzo Serrano, our Buenas player of the game, with 29 points on 12 out of 21 field goal shooting. A dominant performance by the reigning and defending national champions. 93-75 decision over the South Cotabato Warriors on the culmination of the Kalelanan Festival here in General Santos City.
The cash prize to the first runners-up.
A lot of stars in attendance. It's not just our founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao, even Boss Toyo, a very famous blogger, here to support the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. And in just a bit, the 1.5 million peso check will be awarded to our champions of the 2024 preseason invitational, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Pero bago yan, siyempre ibibigay muna ang second prize to the South Cotabato Warriors. That's 500,000 pesos para sa koponan ni Boss Michael Pacquiao and Coach Elvis Tolentino. A gallant showing by the hometown squad. They really put on a show with a new system in place. New faces as well, but the same type of grit being shown by a storied franchise here in the MPBL. Definitely better things to come for them come our sixth season that will open on March 23. There you see. Some smiles, but definitely they would have been happier if they hoisted up the championship dito sa ating preseason invitational. Their first loss of the season, a painful one, a blowout coming at the hands of the Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
The only 8th division boxing champion in boxing
Nico
history,
Elorde,
our beloved
Mark Cruz,
MPBL founder,
John
Senator
Wilson,
Manny
holdovers from last year's squad, together with
Pacquiao.
guys like Enzo Hoso,
Joining
Felix
them are
Aprecu,
our champions to receive
joined by a new face
1.5
in
million
Balacunya,
pesos.
actually a comebacking
Your
one.
Pampanga Giant Lanterns.
There you see,
AMG3
the Pampanga Giant Lanterns adding
Construction.
another chip to their trophy case as they win the 2024 MPBL preseason invitational. 1.5 million pesos. Tumataginting na 1.5 million pesos for the reigning and defending 2023 MPBL National Champions. Spectacular performance by their dynamic duo,
Once
Enzo
again, make
Serrano
some
and
noise
Justin
for your
Baltazar,
Pampanga
combining
Giant
for
Lanterns.
52
And to our
points
beloved MPBL
in this game
founder,
to be able to
ang
lead their
Pampanga
squad along with their new
Senator
faces,
Manny
Jeff Viernes,
Pacman
Renz
Pacquiao.
Alcoriza,
And thank you very
J-Mo
much for
Eguilos
coming over
also
here
coming on
at
over from
Lagao
Bacoor
Gym
City
in General
Strikers
Santos City.
to reinforce
Makita-kita po tayo sa
what
ating
is
MPBL
still
regular
a
season
very formidable
starting March
squad
23.
for the upcoming
Once again,
sixth
this has
season
been your
of our
2024
beloved league.
Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Invitational.
We'd like to thank our
Ito ang
founder,
Liga
Senator Manny
ng
Pacquiao,
bawat Pilipino.
who continues to support the cause of Philippine basketball and of course helping numerous players, coaches, team staff to get jobs, land opportunities, and to provide a livelihood para sa kanilang mga pamilya. It's been quite a celebration here in General Santos City. There you see Coach Alan Trinidad, Boss A.G. Gonzalez rallying their team at center court, congratulating their squad for winning another championship. Siyempre, ang sunod na dyan is winning the regular season championship, the national trophy. No team yet in the history of the MPBL has won back-to-back titles dito sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Nueva Ecija failed to do it last year. They were swept by San Juan in the North Division Finals. That's why they had no chance of defending their title in the National Championship, which gave way to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns of Governor Dennis Delta Pineda to hoist up the MPBL trophy in 2023. It's been a great ride here in General Santos City. The views, the food, the people, you have all been so amazing, ladies and gentlemen. To our hard-working crew, thank you so much for providing us with quality coverage from our cameramen all the way to the people in the control room, sa lahat ng ating mga team staff, sa lahat ng mga staff sa scorers table, kay Kuya Jao of the stats, and to everybody who's been involved. For my partner, Coach Louie Gonzalez, for courtside reporter Miss Andre Endicio, for everybody here inside the Lagao Gym, for Director Freddy Picardal, for Executive Producer Russell Torres. This has been Happy Palanya. We're gonna see you on March 23, possibly in Calasaw, Pangasinan. This has been the 2024 MPBL Preseason Invitational. Good night, General Santos City. Ito ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di patatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo.